Here at the Overlook at Center Hill Lake. This is on the Smithville Highway. Stopped here many times. I used to work at a place in Smithville, so I came by here every day for many years. What makes this so great is across the way on the far bank over there. It's where I used to live for about 10 years. Lived on the lake. Wife and I spent a lot of time down here. Just a beautiful lake. Rock bank over there. Lots and lots of smallmouth Kentuckys. On around the clay bank over there, a great walleye bank. Just spent time tubing, skiing, knee boarding. But the place got a lot of great memories. One of the joys of coming to work, if there is a joy coming to work, was that I always timed it when I came through here. The sun was coming over this hill right here, so it's a pretty amazing view every morning just to go to work. Back around the corner where I lived on that opposite bank is the entrance to Mine Lick Creek. That's where I spent a lot of time fishing and boating. Living on the lake, we could have the boat in the water in about 5 minutes, so you can see how quiet and still the water is on a weekday. So we spent a lot of time after work just coming down, staying on the lake till dark. So good times. So this is the Overlook on the Smithville Highway, Highway 56. Just a place to pull off and catch some great views. Here at the Overlook, Appalachian Center for Crafts, it's under the jurisdiction of Tennessee Tech. It's a little lookout tower here. And there's a trail that we're going to start on, goes down to another little area called the Retreat. The Retreat is a place for church groups or corporate groups, large families to spend the weekend together. It's right on the lake. Haven't been here in a while. Looks like the trees have grown up and the view's not nearly as spectacular as what it used to be. Let's see if we can find the trail and we'll walk down to the Retreat. Trail has a look about it of one that's not been used very much. We'll see what it looks like. Joel Evans, Appalachian Center for Craft. It's got a store where they sell some of the things they make. Got a restaurant called the Blue River that's really good. Blue Water, I'm sorry. It's all the facilities where they do the artwork. The restaurant's around the corner. Got a residency hall for the craftspeople, the teachers to stay. So come on down if you've not been here before. It's especially the store's got some neat stuff in it. Again, part of the Tennessee Tech University in Cookeville. Grill is very good. We eat here a few times a year. Great hamburger. So if you're out around on the lake, just come on up and check the restaurant out. Alrighty. Okay, we're at the Huracan boat dock. There's a ramp in front of you, and the story goes I'd bought my first big boy bass boat. It was a fiberglass blue metal flake. It shined. It was pretty. I had it all buffed out and pretty, and I was putting the boat in the water for the very first time. This is a very busy place on a Saturday. You can see all the boat slips, and a lot of folks don't even get their boats out of the slips. They just sit there and kind of relax on the weekends. And lots and lots of people, and I backed the boat. Well, my dad backed the boat in the water, and then I drove the boat off the trailer. And he had to go way up on the hill to park because of traffic, and while he was walking back down, I noticed my feet were wet. I'd forgotten to put the plug in the back of the boat, so the boat was filling up full of water. So I dove into the back compartment, got the plug in, and turned the bilge pump on, and it was pretty embarrassing because I'm sure all the folks that were sitting on their boats looking at me probably laughing. So main thing is don't forget to put your plug in your boat. And today's life's lesson is pride comes before a fall, or in my case a sinking. But again, another place, spent many hours putting the boat in, and you go out this slough where the boat dock is, Huracan, then turn left, you're under the Huracan Bridge, and where we were just at the Craft Center. Turn right and you go back to the Center Hill Dam. So we'll check that out. On the McKinney Fork River, just below Center Hill Dam, not a lot of water being generated. Kayakers, paddlers, you can paddle from the base of the dam, go as far as you want to go. This is called, you got Betty's Island, you've got the go all the way to Carthage if you want to. It's a good paddle. Did that years ago. It's an all-day trip. Came here for one reason. This is where I almost lost my son. We were on that gravel bar fishing, and you don't realize when they open the dam way upstream how quickly the water comes up. So it was around my ankles. Of course, my son was about 6'7" at the time, and I looked down, the water was at my knees, and I thought, oh crap, better get out of here. So we started walking back. By the time we got to the foot of this ramp, it was just about chest high on him. So learned my lesson to be more observant, especially down here where the water can go up in a hurry. But this is a beautiful place, very, very quiet, fantastic view. Looking at Center Hill Lake, this thing has been going through some major renovations for the last few decades. They have built up the earthen dam. Most folks don't realize the concrete part's just a very small section of the dam. You got an earthen section on my left, and immediately to the in front of me the other part of the earthen dam. So they have been here for years and years working to strengthen the structure. So I guess good for folks living downstream. Pretty neat place in the summertime. July 4th you can stand on the dam, and then the fireworks at the boat dock. It's very spectacular, so we like to come down and do that occasionally. But always been fascinated with dams. They're pretty amazing when you think about it. Alrighty, this is gonna finish it up. Hope you enjoyed. We'll talk to you later.